Welcome back to applelnsider, your trusted source for in-depth reviews and analysis of the most exciting tech. Today we're stepping into a world where nostalgia meets innovation, simplicity meets modern upgrades, and one of the most iconic devices in mobile history returns with a brand new identity. Yes, this is the Nokia 1100 4G, a phone that pays tribute to its legendary past while delivering just enough modern features to keep up with the demands of today's world. In this review, we'll take you through everything from design and build quality to display, performance, camera, battery life, software, and of course, value for money. By the end, you'll know exactly whether this device deserves a spot in your pocket as a secondary phone, a minimalist primary choice, or even as a collector's gem. Let's start with number 1, the design and build quality. The Nokia 1100 is a name that instantly sparks memories of indestructibility. That sturdy little phone that could survive drops, scratches, and even water splashes. With the 4G version, Nokia has preserved this DNA. The design stays faithful to its roots, keeping the compact candy bar style but refreshing it with slightly smoother edges and a more modern grip. The materials feel robust, built with polycarbonate that's light yet strong enough to handle daily wear and tear. What's impressive here is the balance Nokia has struck. The phone looks retro, but it doesn't feel outdated. The tactile buttons have excellent feedback, bringing back that satisfying click of the old keypad. This isn't just nostalgia, it's usability perfected. You can use it with one hand, you can type without looking at the screen, and you can keep it in your pocket without ever worrying about fragility. For people who are tired of carrying fragile glass slabs, the Nokia 1100 4G feels like freedom. It's almost refreshing to use a phone that doesn't need a case or a screen protector, a device that feels more tool than toy. It embodies durability in its purest form, making it a statement piece as much as it is a functional gadget. Number 2 is the display. Of course, we're not talking about a massive OLED with a high refresh rate here. What you get is a compact, bright LCD screen that's simple, sharp enough for text, and perfectly legible even under direct sunlight. For many people, that's all you need. The display is built for practicality, not entertainment. You're not watching Netflix marathons on this phone, but you are checking messages, dialing numbers, and browsing light web pages with clarity. Its small size also plays into the phone's battery efficiency, which we'll cover later. One of the highlights of this display is visibility. It's a screen that doesn't strain your eyes, and thanks to its minimal resolution, it avoids the overprocessing or oversaturation you see on many budget smartphones today. It's honest, clear, and practical. And let's not forget, there's a certain charm in seeing classic menus and fonts come alive on this updated screen, bringing the old-school Nokia vibe into the 4G era. Moving to number 3, performance. Now, this is where things get interesting. You might assume that a basic phone like this would be sluggish, but Nokia has tuned the system to run fast and smooth for what it is meant to do. Calling is crystal clear thanks to 4G Volt support, text messaging works flawlessly, and lightweight apps like basic social messaging run without hiccups. This phone isn't designed for multitasking with dozens of apps, but within its intended use case, it excels. Boot times are quick, menus are responsive, and connectivity is stable. The chipset inside is modest, but combined with an optimized lightweight software environment, it feels snappy. In a world of feature overload, the Nokia 1100 4G delivers peace of mind with reliable, no-nonsense performance. It doesn't crash, it doesn't heat up, and it doesn't waste time on tasks you don't need. If you're someone who values focus over distraction, this phone is almost therapeutic. Now number 4, the camera. The original Nokia 1100 didn't even have one, so this is a significant upgrade. The 4G version includes a simple rear camera that's serviceable for quick snapshots. It's not going to replace your smartphone's multi-lens setup, but it's surprisingly decent for capturing documents, basic photos, or even emergency moments when you just need something. Think of it as a utility rather than a creative tool. Colors are fine, details are basic, but it gets the job done. There's also a flashlight integrated, a tribute to the original, which is incredibly handy. The camera experience here is more about convenience than creativity, and in that respect, it delivers exactly what's expected. Number 5 is battery life, and here's where the Nokia 1100 4G really shines. With a small screen, power-efficient hardware, and minimal background processes, this phone can last days on a single charge. Yes, days, not hours. This is a stark contrast to modern smartphones that demand nightly charging. You can carry the Nokia 1100 4G on a trip, use it for calls, texts, and light browsing, and still have juice left after 3 to 4 days. For people who want a reliable backup phone, this is priceless. The standby time is equally impressive, making it ideal as an emergency device. You can throw it in your car, your travel bag, or even keep it at home as a backup, and it will still be ready when you need it. Battery anxiety simply doesn't exist with this phone. Number 6. Software and features. The Nokia 1100 4G runs on a lightweight, user-friendly interface designed for speed and simplicity. Navigation is straightforward, the menus are intuitive, and there's support for essential apps like WhatsApp, basic browsers, and even some entertainment options like FM radio. It may not be Android or iOS, but it gives you what you need without overwhelming you. There's also support for wireless connectivity, Bluetooth, and of course, the iconic Snake game makes a return, which is a delightful touch. Security is tight with limited exposure to malware, another benefit of its lightweight ecosystem. What makes this software stand out is how it blends the nostalgia of the classic Nokia interface with the necessities of modern communication. You can call, text, share, and stay connected without falling into the endless loop of app addiction. It's tech designed for balance, and that makes it special. Finally, number 7, value for money. The Nokia 1100 4G is not about raw specs or flagship features. It's about purpose. At its price, it offers something unique. A reliable communication device that prioritizes durability, battery life, and simplicity over everything else. It's affordable, but more importantly, it fills a role that no modern smartphone can fill. It's perfect as a secondary phone, great for elderly users who just need clear calls and texts, and invaluable for those who want to unplug without disconnecting entirely. In an era of rising smartphone prices, the Nokia 1100 4G is almost rebellious in how much it offers for so little. And so, we come to the conclusion. The Nokia 1100 4G is more than just a re-release of a classic. It's a statement about what technology can be when stripped down to its essentials. It doesn't try to compete with iPhones or Android flagships, and it doesn't need to. It redefines value by reminding us that not everyone needs a $1,000 device to stay connected. With its sturdy design, practical display, reliable performance, useful camera, legendary battery life, simple software, and unbeatable value, it delivers exactly what it promises and nothing more. And that's its greatest strength. For those who want a distraction-free phone, a reliable backup, or just a nostalgic connection to the past, the Nokia 1100 4G is a perfect choice. Here at applelnsider, we believe this device is more than a phone, it's a philosophy in your pocket. A philosophy of simplicity, durability, and reliability. And sometimes, that's exactly what technology should be.